Okay, what about the hyperbolas? Let's have a look at this. Sketch the graph of this guy. Now the x is at the bottom. So how does this one work? Well, we get the asymptotes. Remember these guys, what are the two asymptotes? Horizontal and vertical. Now if you've never known this, let me show you a wonderful trick. What we do to get the vertical asymptote, we put the bottom guy equal to naught, and we solve for x. That is referred to as the vertical asymptote. In fact, a vertical asymptote is a line that is vertical and the graph doesn't cut across it. Okay, then that guy is going to be, y equals 1 is called our horizontal asymptote. Okay, so x is 2 is vertical, y equals 1 is the horizontal. Now if you look at that, there is your x equals to your vertical, and that is your horizontal asymptote. So you put those in there. Now the rest is a joke, because all you're going to do is you're going to substitute points in. Look at this. If I do that, I'm going to get, if you look at these points, 1, -1. Let me show you on a piece of paper how to actually do this. It's actually very, very simple. Have a look here. I'm going to go back and get my equation quickly. Let's write it down on some paper. You've got y is equal to 2 over x minus 1, x minus 2 should I say, plus 1. Now if you have a look, if we go to the slide again, have a look at this. So we've got our asymptotes there. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I want you to look at the vertical asymptotes. I want you to pick a value of x to the left of, in fact, pick two values to the left of the asymptote. So we could choose x as 1 and x is 0. Now go to the piece of paper and have a look at this. So if x is equal to, if you take x is equal to 1, what would y be? Y would be 2 over 1 minus 2 plus 1. So that's going to give you 2 over -1 plus 1, which is -2 plus 1 is -1. So the point that you're looking at on the graph would be x is 1, y is -1. Now go back to the slide and let's have a look at this. Can you see what's going to happen? If x is 1, y is -1. Now let's do the same for x equals 0. Let's see what happens if x is 0. Now go to the paper, let's check it out. If you have a look at this, so if x is equal to 0, let's see what your y value is. Y equals 2 over 0 minus 2 plus 1. We plug into here, and look at this. This gives you y equals 2 over -2, which is -1 plus 1, which is 0. So you get 0, 0 as your point there. So go back to the slide, and let's see. There we go, 0, 0. Now, you've picked 2 to the left. Now, let's go to the right. If x is 1, you can try this. Or if x is 3, should I say, because you're going to the right of 2. So let's pick 3 and 4. And if you picked x as 4, y is 2. You can always work that out and check it. So what you do is you draw your asymptotes, and you simply then take 2 points to the left, 2 points to the right of the vertical line, and you plug them in, those x values, into your equation, and you get the y values. Then you plot the points, and then all you need to do is draw the graph. It never cuts its asymptotes, and there we have the graph of a hyperbola. Isn't that amazing? I think it's cool. So simple. So asymptotes, if you just look at this sheet of paper quickly here, again, have a look here. What you do for vertical asymptotes over here, if you go to the sheet of paper, this guy, you put equal. So x equals 2. That's the vertical. That's the horizontal. You draw those things, and then guess what? Pick points to the left and points to the right.